Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us once again. This time, not a Thursday, but on a Monday. The reason being is because Faruk is actually launching a challenge today, and we want to talk more about it. And we thought Monday is the day, and it's a good day for us to kind of meet and to chat about memberships, paid memberships for coaches. Those of you, and including me, we have been talking actually to some of you about this, and we thought, wow, finally we have somebody who has his own coaching membership, and we would love to learn more about it from Faruk. So Faruk has also done the virtual coach program, the same as us, but probably a few years earlier than us. And Faruk is actually just about an hour and a half away from me. So he also lives in Germany. So it's exciting finally meeting somebody from the same country. And so so Faruk, tell us more about yourself and how did you get started as a coach?
Yeah, that's a great question. I mean, how did it start? I used to be a professional dancer for more than 20 years. And it was a great journey. And it was my dream when I was 16 years old. I wanted to be on stage and performing for famous artists on stage and support them on stage. And through different kind of things, I accomplished these goals and this vision that I had, and I really lived my dream, and I learned 5 languages. I met my dream wife, etc. On this journey. And then I asked her for marriage, and we worked together for several years. And then all of a sudden I realized, okay, you know, our wish was to have a child. And to have a child, you need a safe space, you need a structured life, and etc. And this was like I really realized my time was ticking also as a dancer, and I needed to do something about it. So the idea was to open an agency, to open a coaching agency. Okay. So how I come to this is I fill up a system that calls Ikikai. And this Ikikai, when you fill up the system, he's telling you what is your purpose and what is your superpower. And because I have different kind of things that I loved in the past, like example, I like to produce videos. I like learning about camera. I like to teach because I was also a teacher of dancer. And so I had kind of diverse kind of competencies, and it is always hard. I don't know, maybe it speaks to you when you come from different kind of fields and all of a sudden you have so much competencies and so much diverse kind of interests. It is really hard to combine all of them together and to make them really powerful. And through this system, Ikikai system, that is a Japanese system, I could really combine and align all of my competencies and all of my things that I love, put them all together into a coaching business. Because as a coach, you need to understand how to build websites. You need to understand how to produce videos. You need to understand how to teach. So, and this is a perfect kind of a perfect space to put all of your competencies together. And this is what I did. But the problem was when I decided to open my own coaching agency in 2011, the problem was I was always on stage for more than 20 years. And all of a sudden you sit in your office in front of a blank screen and try to be a businessman or, understand marketing or understand entrepreneurship. And because this was not in my plan, I had lack of information. I had lack of entrepreneurship. Okay. So I had so many things that I don't understood how business actually works. This was really kind of a situation that really I was really overwhelming for me and really frustrating. And all of our savings were going down and down and down. So it was a lot of stress coming into our lives. And but also we run this agency together with my wife together. And this was going so far that I had 2013 a heavy car accident. So I was really close like this to lose my life. And the realization that I had next day after the car accident, I was really in physical pain, emotional pain. I was sitting on my couch. I was just zapping around my TV. And in this kind of particular moment, I get the message from a friend. On this message was a quote from Jim Rohn. I don't know who knows Jim Rohn here. I'm sure all of you. And on this quote was saying, in order to change your life, you have to change yourself first. So all of us maybe heard this already before, but when you are in this kind of an emotional state, physical pain, emotional pain, and you're so frustrated, you're sitting on this couch and you get this message. It was really like imprint in my mind. I was like, Faruk, really, like, to change your circumstances, you have to change yourself first. And this is what I did. I stood up directly next day, I just come into learning modus, and I learn, like, I read every week a new book. Like, this is how I form my life today. And in nearly in 3 years, I raised our agency income, our yearly agency income, to 6 figures in really short amount of time. And from there, I always coach people. And 2019, I follow Eben Pagan example, virtual coach program right now, like all of you maybe. I follow Eben Pagan for 7 years. And 2019, I said, I have to be certified. You don't need to be, to be a great coach, you don't need to be certified. But it's kind of an add-on. It's a great for marketing, etc. But it was a great program. I learned even more things, and I become a certified virtual coach. And from there, I built different kind of networks with coaches, etc. And really smart people together, etc. So when the pandemic hits in our life, I even grow more the coaching business that I have right now. And I released a program in last year, 7th of September. And since then, this program is just thriving. Always more coaches are joining in. And I'm not in my end goal right now, but I discover so interesting tools and strategies that I'm implementing right now and that I'm teaching to other people. And it's been an amazing journey till now. And now I decided to say, I loved coaches in generally, like you as well, because coaches they have special abilities. They like to help other people. They like actually to change this world to a better place right now.
And one of the ways you choose to impact coaches' progress is really through a membership. You have an annual membership, I believe, where
yes.
you have that you've been running for a couple of years even, and you have members. And I just wanted to know, there are so many things a coach can do. And what were some of the insights that you have gained in your coaching journey that have actually inspired you or motivated you to start a membership site for your clients?
Yes. It was like this, Rena. Like I purchased like tons of, like, I spent more than 70,000 euro or dollar, let's say, on online courses and programs and mentors and networks, etc. And because I was starting out and I was so overwhelmed and frustrating, like how to start actually a coaching business. What is the best way to start your coaching business? And because the fact that everybody was telling me something different, every expert was telling me something different. Once one person say, you have to start with online courses. The other one was saying, you have to start with one-on-one coaching. The other one was saying, you have to start with, I don't know, with social media or with blog. Everybody was telling me something different, or YouTube videos, So I was really confused. And so what I did is I lay down everything, all the ideas, all my notes from the experts on a piece of paper, on a big piece of paper. And I was like, okay, he's telling me this, he's telling me this, he's telling me this. Okay. And then I discovered my own success path in this, in terms of, when you're starting out, especially virtually or online, to start out and utilize your coaching business, the best way is to have minimum viable process in place. So what is the most simplest way how you can utilize your expertise, how you can coach many people how it's possible, and in the process, how you can learn and implement what you're learning. And the best way that I discover is membership sites. And when you ask me why, because when you have a membership site, you have to show up and you have to do marketing. You have to do promotion for your membership site, week from week, from month to month. And in terms of, sometimes we coaches we deal with imposter syndrome, or, we feel when we are overwhelmed, we just leave everything how it is and we don't take action. So taking action and being productive, it's a big deal for coaches. And that's why because I'm somebody also, I'm a proactive person. Like when I have to show up, when I have to perform, I do all my best. I become so productive and to show up. I don't know, maybe you experience it as well. Like 1 week before the holiday, you become so much productive. And that's why I'm putting myself in situations sometimes where I have to show up, where I have to be productive. And that's why I'm a huge believer today on membership sites, because membership sites is really like, you have to show up, you have to learn about marketing. And it is not a get rich quick scheme or something like this. It needs time. But, but on this journey, you build a recurring revenue for coaches. It's a big deal. Like most coaches also, what I see and what I discover, they coach just as a side project. So there are really few people that are full-time coaches. They would like to be full-time coaches, but they are really fearful to leave their job, their current job right now. And that's why it is the best form on building your coaching business in terms of, when you have a side project, when you coach when you coach as a side project, it is the best way to build the bridge. Like, let's say you charge $37 per month for your coaching membership site, and let it be, 300 people in 2 years or 3 years, or let's say 500 people. Okay, when you do the calculation, it's a great money to live from. When you're starting a membership site, you have to just show up 2 times, or at least once a month, or at least 1 hour per week. And you can do this really easily in the weekend. And this is the way how you can build your business, like in the most viable process, like really most simplest way. First, you are learning all the skills, writing headlines, doing social media, producing videos, going live, and coaching other people. And second, you build really like in the most effective way your coaching business.
So tell us, what does a membership usually entail? What's the minimum in services that your members usually expect?
Yeah. So there are different kind of forms of for membership side. You can have a group coaching membership site. This means people pay you monthly for you, like a recurring. This is the reason why you generate recurring revenue. And with the promise that you show up as a coach every week for them. And you answer their questions, you do hot seats, you coach people on these live calls. This is one type of a membership site. The other type of a membership site that I'm doing, example, I'm releasing every month a new content, a new program, a new course, example on Facebook ads, a new course on how to do all of this tech stuff, like building your pages, doing the camera, etc. Or how to build a membership site, how to build an online course, a coaching business, a mastermind. So every month I'm releasing a new program. And this is what people pay for. So the only one thing is that I'm experiencing right now from my members, people, build their business just with the iPhone, with the camera of the iPhone and a laptop. And that's it. And internet. This is all what you need at the beginning. And it is, plus you need to have also a kind of a platform where people pay and get login data. And even this, you can have it for free. Even this, there are tons of different kind of solutions. Example, like you doing, you have a Facebook group, okay? And a lot of people that I know, they start with zero money. They don't have no money and they're starting their business and they start to earn money with this. Example, they have just a Facebook group and they utilize Facebook group. I personally don't recommend you to use Facebook groups because they have policies in Facebook group that says, you cannot utilize through, building Facebook groups and charge money for it. But there are platforms like GrooveFunnel or tons of different kind of platforms that you can use and, start your coaching business, start your membership site directly with no money. But what I'm especially using, and I'm a big fan of Kajabi example. A Kajabi, it's kind of a little bit more expensive, but you have less headache. But the money that I'm paying in, I'm getting like, I don't know, 20, 30, 50 times more out from the members, from the recurring revenue that I'm generating. So, but I have less headache. There's everything inside in one platform, from the email provider, websites, all of the funnels that you can build, everything is inside in Kajabi.
Excellent. So that was going to be one of my questions. What sort of systems can you leverage to actually create your membership sites and create member logins and such? But you've answered it partially. So my question would be, there are a lot of coaches that are really just starting out and they might not have the numbers to actually justify the cost of Kajabi, and they don't have really the programs in place and such. So at what point in your journey did you actually kind of like decide to use Kajabi? And when would it make actually financial and business sense for other coaches?
Great question, Rina. Really great question. So I found the terms of founding members. When I start out, I choose people. Founding members are people like they are building this together with you. They are like your family members. You ask them, and you for granted them for founding member price. That means when people join in for founding member launch, they join in for really little price. But the great thing by doing this when you're starting out the membership site is you have directly your audience, and you are directly actually doing a recurring revenue. You build directly from the beginning a recurring revenue. Even when it's a little money, but those kind of people, they are great people. That's where you can get feedback from them, or they give you some ideas how to make things better, and let it run for 1 year. I know people, no joke. I know people. They they make this founding member launch, and 300 people join for $37 per month. When you calculate it, it's a great money just from the founding members. And after 1 year, she relaunched it again. And what happened? 600 people joined. So this is a great way to build a winning membership site, because you bring in your founding members. This is how I did it. Now I'm launching again. After 1 year, I get so much feedback from my founding members, and they're like around 30 people. And, I get the feedback, the answers, things that I can do better. I help them out. I help them I really coach them one-on-one in this program, in this 1 year period, and they get great results. They could build their business. And, but in a parallel journey, I really built a membership site that is today a world-class program for coaches. And this is, for me, the most efficient way how you can build your membership site. Start with the founding member launch that I call. Mm-hmm. And if you want, I can share with you a script even. I can give it to you. You can give it to your audience when they are interested to launch a membership site. Of course, after, there are so many things more that you have to add in the membership site, from retention spam, how to get constantly new members in your membership site, and little small things more, how to build all of this tech stuff, etc. But it is maybe a great way to start out as a with founding member launch. And I can give you all the script, and you just have to fill in, and you can start tomorrow.
Sure, excellent. Perhaps this is something we can add in our newsletter when we send out this replay, and as a little bonus from Faruk, we can add it in. Thanks so much for offering. So let's talk about the prices. So you said there is the founding member price, and then there is probably the later price. So from what you've seen, what others have in terms of membership fee, what is kind of like a more accepted, especially for beginners? I mean, we will not be starting with $300 a month, especially for beginners.
I love your questions. You have such a great questions. That's a really great question what you did right now. Especially when you're starting out, you said, okay, when you thinking about building or launching a membership site as a coach, the best advice that I can give you is start low and then rise it. Raise every launch your price higher. Okay? Why? Because let's say you say, okay, now I'm building a membership site and this will be so much valuable. I will charge $197 per month. Okay, I saw it in my own eyes. People start out like this. What happened? You don't have a brand. So nobody knows you, trusts you, and likes you. And you don't put all of the knowledge that you have in place. Like you don't know how to write headlines. You don't know how to promote this membership site. And you're starting out and you put this price for $197 and nobody's joining. It becomes a ghost tower, let's say. So, but when you're starting with low price, you have low resistance when people are joining, or when you're promoting your membership site, people are joining. Like even when you don't have a brand and they see the value, they're paying you $27. Okay. And you are creating an audience. Let's say you have to put your goals in. Let's say you start the membership site with $27. And you say, okay, when 100 people joining in my membership site, I will raise my price to $47. And when people joining for 47, like let's say 300 people for $47, I will raise my price to $97, and so on. People that I know, I don't know, maybe you know her, Brooke Castillo is her name. Life Coaching School is her name. Like the platform, the membership site that she has, Life Coaching School. So this woman, she's the most earning coach on earth. Like she's earning, what was it, 20 million per year? Just with 2 membership sites, 20 million per year. And she's charging $297 for her membership site. So this is really like the best way how you can like start out and raise your price every launch higher and higher and higher. But with this said as well, like when you are getting so much people in, let's say you have 100 people, you know, you give all in and you try to put 100 people in your membership site. This is not finished there. You can still, like, maybe you teach every week or once a month. And when people need more help from you, you can offer your one-on-one coaching package. Like you can do an upsell. Why? Because people like you and trust you already. They get value from you. Okay. From there, you can offer your coaching package. Like the way how I'm doing it always is, when I see that somebody has difficulties to implement the stuff that I'm teaching, I'm sending them the link and they have to apply. Because I have to understand, I mean, you know as well, Rena, not every client is perfect for us. And not everybody is coachable as well. You know it as well. Not every client is fitting to us. So, and like the fact that people has to apply for one-on-one coaching with you, it is really critical, because like this, you can understand if this person is fitting to you. You can understand if this person is actually, you know, are they really qualified to pay you the money that you ask for? So you don't spend any time on coaching constantly other people. And what I'm doing is always, I'm offering a free coaching session, but first they have to be qualified. And then I'm doing a one-on-one coaching with them. I'm helping them out, like really goodwill. Maybe I'm giving them a framework or a system or a kind of an aha moment. And I'm saying then, you know, when you really need my support for the next 90 days, you could really benefit from it. And this is how I created, like since last year, 7th of September, I created like around 40 one-on-one coaching clients through that. Yeah. Maybe this helps as well when you're starting out. I mean, to see the benefit of membership side.
Yeah, that was going to be one of my questions, is actually how do you upsell or how do you actually introduce higher ticket services to your clients while you're having that membership? But I guess, I mean, it's natural when you're talking to people and they like you, eventually they will probably reach out to you, and not everybody's perfect and can actually pick up easily everything at once. But if you show that you have that knowledge, then eventually they might be reaching out to you. What are some of the common mistakes that coaches make, or maybe you have made when you started out with your membership? Share with us.
This is a really great bridge right now. The last thing what you said, the thing is, when people learning coaching, okay, let's say you get certified and you are like, okay, like even me, through virtual coach program, going through this program, I generated 4 clients by doing just learning these questions and reframes, etc., or breakthrough conversations, etc. And but the problem that I see, what most coaches are doing, is they're learning coaching, they put their coaching package together that costs maybe $2,000, and they're wondering why nobody is purchasing, nobody is buying the product. The reason why is because this is a high ticket program, one-on-one coaching. So this is the reason why I highly recommend membership sites, because through membership site, you can build an audience. You can build testimonials. Okay. And this is how you build a brand as well as a coach. We need to build our brand. And through doing this, through hundreds of testimonials that you can create in 1 year or 2 years, then you can offer a high ticket program, your one-on-one coaching package. And this is how Digital Life Upgrade, my program, is laid out. We starting with building your membership site, and then as a low tier product, and then going to a mid-tier product as an online course, a mini course, 5 videos you can create, and then offer this as a mid-tier product. And the third product should be a high-tier product. And this is your one-on-one coaching business. I really believe that one-on-one coaching should charge high, even higher tickets, like from $2,000 till $5,000, even till $10,000. And but you have to be really strategic there. And this is what most coaches do this wrong. And I really believe it shouldn't be like this. We should not get advice in the wrong way. We are the ones that like to help other people, and it should be more easy and less hard to understand what is the best path, or what is the best path on building your business. And yeah. Answer this question?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had a question from Jill here.
Yes.
About the pilot members, so the founding members. Do they get to keep their price forever? Do the people who join later keep their initial price, or do you just keep pricing the membership fee for everyone?
Yeah, a founding member, you say, it has to be a deadline. You say, listen, I have this idea. You have to cast a vision of this platform. You have to talk about your vision. You have to talk about that you want to create a family here, and that you want to have them be a part of this program. So they can build this with you together. And then you say, you for granted this price, you say, okay, let's say your actual price should be $47, okay? Then you say, just for the founding members, I charge $27. But just till a timer, when the timer hits 0, the founding member launch is gone forever. So, and this is how you launch your membership site. And the price stays forever for them. And they feel great. They feel great. They're like, woohoo. When the price goes higher, the founding members feel they feel great. And there's a huge retention behind as well. They say, oh, I can never leave this membership site because this price of this membership site goes always higher and higher. Okay, this is how you build retention as well. But the price has to be for granted. This is the price. These limited spots are available till, I don't know, 25th of September. And then I hope this answer was clear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Excellent. Thank you for sharing this. I guess, I don't know, let's see if we have, no, it wasn't clear. Okay, Joe. So basically, whatever is your founding member price, for those founders, it will be forever the same price. It will never go up. When he does his launch, there is a deadline for that. Let's say midnight tonight, whatever.
Yes.
So long as you secure that price before midnight, you lock that price in, and that's keeping
forever. Exactly.
And those, for non-founders. Okay, good. Thank you for clarifying, Joe. So what about the non-founding members? Those who are joining on, are you rising prices for them then? And let's say you do another launch in a year, it will be a different founding member price? Or how
No. Even there, you build a retention. But you have to see it like this. Your founding members are like your friends and families. And this is also what I can suggest to you. When you're doing this founding member launch, talk to the people that like you or that you like, that you want them surround you, okay? And you can talk to them, write them a message. Say, I have this idea. You want to be a part of this, etc. You have to put some excitement in. When the founding member launch is finished and you are actually charging now $47 per month, and after 1 year, you raise the price, you don't raise the price for the people that join for $47. Even there, you build retention. You say, okay, when you leave the membership site, there's no chance to join again for $47. The membership site will cost $97 for you then, okay? For the people that are not your founding members, yeah?
So what basically, July, I think that's the case, that each member stays at the price they have. It never goes up for them. It's just that when you do a new launch the year after, then
exactly.
the price change for completely new people. And that way you can create retention even for those people who are joined after the original founding members line.
Exactly.
So you have to keep in mind all those different prices, but I guess you automate everything. So talk to us about automations there.
Automation. In terms of getting new members in?
Yeah, I mean the system that you're using in Kajabi and processing and credit card and such. So it's all done through Kajabi. Is that correct?
Yeah, this is the reason why I'm a big fan of Kajabi. It's it's I think one of the most expensive programs, but everything, like when people purchasing your product, they get all the lock-in data, like all automated, okay? They get billed every month, like automated, complete automated every month. They get, what else they get? They get
So how much tech knowledge does a coach require? Is one able to do it on its own, or does one need VA support or somebody with tech background? Not every coach is tech savvy, right?
Depends how savvy you are, how good you are, like doing this stuff. Like, you know, using Kajabi, I think it's one of the most easiest way to build this, because they are ready to go templates. You choose the template, you write a headline, you put some picture in, that's it. You can start out like this. You can start tomorrow. Okay, so Kajabi, it's easy. I don't know about GrooveFunnel or other products. I never use them, but I know many people using them, and they are hugely successful with that as well. Mm-hmm. But I'm somebody, I don't like to handle with tech, etc. I like to make this stuff easy. This is the reason why I'm paying a little bit more, but I have less headache, so I can focus myself on creating content and coaching other people, etc. Yeah.
So is there a fixed fee for Kajabi, or is it variable depending on how many members you have, or how does that work?
Yeah, there's a basic plan, a pro plan, and a business plan. The basic plan costs around like 140 now. 140. Yeah, 140 per month.
Would that be enough for a membership site?
When you're starting out, totally. Don't go say, okay, I'm pro and I want to just purchase pro stuff. No, you have to build it. You have to build it first and build this recurring revenue. Through that, you can really build your business as well. Don't go into costs into monthly costs without getting the members together, and other people, they build first Facebook groups and they charge money for it. They don't pay anything for it. And then they go over to Kajabi or GrooveFunnels or Thinkifying or ClickFunnels. So there are different kind of platforms that you actually can use. I'm not an investor of Kajabi, but I'm always recommending Kajabi, because we coaches, we don't like to handle with tech stuff. That's why for me, Kajabi is the winner in this, to make it easy and simple.
So now let's, perhaps if anybody has some questions, please drop your questions in the chat, but let's talk about the other fun stuff, about your 5-day challenge. And by the way, join on Saturday. I will be actually having another conversation, and this time the roles will be reversed. And Faruk is going to be talking to me. On Saturday, I'll create an event for Saturday and announce the times. But tell us about the 5-day challenge. I'm actually very excited. I'm going to join it. And I think I'm already a member of your group, so I can't wait to learn more from you.
Yeah, I did different kind of challenges this year, but not so much people were kind of motivated. I get so much registrations, but not so much people show up, etc. I was like, cannot be, And so what I did, I went out there and I interviewed a lot of coaches. And I saw a pattern there. And the pattern is that most coaches that deal today, they feel disempowered. They are in a weak state because of all the stuff that is going on in the world right now. And a lot of coaches are unmotivated. And this shouldn't be like this. We are coaches. I mean, we are the people that transform other people's lives. We are the guides of other people. We like to help other people. And this shouldn't be like this. And we can never change other people's lives from an uncertain state. And in this free 5-day challenge that I'm launching now in 40 minutes, calls power to impact. So how you can become more powerful, more clear about yourself, about your purpose, about your superpower, and build more confidence and build more credibility and get clients online. So in this challenge, I'm really showing the best strategies, how you can get clients online. I'm showing the best strategies, how to build more credibility and how to find your superpower so you can become really this confident coach. And don't be scared anymore about rejection, or when somebody's saying, oh, this is too expensive. You say, whatever. Okay, maybe it's not your time right now, maybe next time. And this is what I'm teaching in the next 5 days.
Will there be recordings of the challenge?
There are recordings, but just for the VIP members. So there's also a way how you can become a VIP member.
Okay. So we have to connect live. Okay, I'll try.
But you can see the videos on Facebook, but just for 24 hours.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's great. It's probably like the usual, what you usually see with other coaches as well. Yeah. Great way of speed of implementation. Excellent. Faruk actually told me that he was winning the speed of implementation during the BC. Of course.
Yes.
Excellent. I feel like I can learn a lot from you. So if there are no more questions, I know you get around in 40 minutes, then we will end here. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. If there is anything else you see that you would like to learn more from Faruk, we can have him again with us and see if there is anything else we can talk about. And
I would like to,
during this challenge, and catch us on Saturday.
Yes.